just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can write my story. I'm beyond the archetype.
Thing that can make a poem good. There's also another thing called assonance is used to draw attention to the poem, and it enhances the poem by like adding musical effect to it by the similar vowels. The definition of assonance is the repetition of an initial vowel in a series of words within a phrase or a verse line. I will be emphasizing the technique in the story. Okay, first we're gonna start with the long A's. Okay, in the first stanza, the third line, it says, "The long light shakes across the lakes." So, shakes and lakes have both the long A. And then next we come to the stanza number 2. In the fourth line, it says, "The horns of Elfland faintly blowing." Faint has the long A in there too. And then we come to the third stanza. In the second line, it says, "They faint on hill or river, or field or river." And it has the long A once again. Now we're going to be looking at the short E's in the poem. So in the first stanza, in the last 2 lines, it says, "Blow, bugle, blow, set the wild echoes flying." And blow, bugles, answer echoes, dying, dying, dying. So these 2 words are echoes, and echoes have that short E. So, and then in the second stanza, in the last 3 lines, it reads, "The horn of Elfland faintly blowing, blow, let us hear the purple glens replying. Blow, bugle, answer, echoes, dying, dying, dying." So the words in that stanza are Elfland, let, glens, and echoes. They all have that short E in them. And then we come to this last stanza. In the last 4 lines, it reads, "Our echoes roll from soul to soul and grow forever and forever. Blow, bugle, blow, set the wild echoes flying, and answer, echoes, answer, dying, dying, dying." So, and the words in this that have the short E is echoes, forever, forever, set, echoes, and echoes. Okay, now we're gonna be going to the short I's in the poem. Okay, so in the first stanza, in the second line, it says, "A snowy summit, old and story." And then in the fourth line, it says, "And the wild cataracts leap in glory." They both, the word in there, it says "in," and it has that short I. There's 2 N's. And then in the second stanza, on the first 3 lines, it says, "Oh hark, oh hear, how thin and clear, and thinner, clearer, farther going, oh sweet and far from cliff and scar." So the words in there are thin, thinner, and cliff. They all have that short I sound. And then in the last stanza and the first 2 lines, it reads, "Oh love, they die in yon rich sky. They faint on hill or field or river." And the words in there are in, rich, and hill. They also have that short I. Come over here to the long I's. In the first stanza, the last 4 lines, it reads, "The long light shakes across the lakes, and the wild cataracts sleep in glory. Blow, bugle, blow, set the wild echoes flying. Blow, bugle, answer, echoes, dying, dying, dying." So the words in there are light, wild, flying, and dying. They all have that long I. And in the second stanza, the last two lines, it reads, blow, let us hear the purple glens replying. Blow, bugle, answer, echoes, dying, dying, dying. The words that have the long I's in there are replying and dying. And then we come to the last stanza. In the first line it reads, oh love, they die in yonder sky. And then the last two lines it reads, blow, bugle, blow, set the wild echoes flying, and answer, echoes, answer, dying, dying, dying. So once again, in that stanza, the words are die, fly, and dying. They all have that long. Lastly, we come to the long O's in the poem. So in the first stanza, in the second line, it reads, and snowy summits old in story. And then the last three lines, it reads, and the wild cataracts sleep in glory. Blow, bugle, blow, set the wild echoes flying. Blow, bugle, answer, echoes, dying, dying, dying. So, as you can see, they're all highlighted. There's a lot of them, but I'll read them out. It says, snowy, old, story, glory, blow, echoes, and then it repeats, blow, blow, and echoes once again. And they all have that long O's in there. And then we come to the second stanza, and it reads, oh, hark, oh, and thinner, clear, farther going, oh, sweet and far from cliffs and scarred, the horns of Elfland faintly blowing, blow, let us hear the purple glens replying, blow, bugle, answer, echoes, dying, dying, dying. So as you can see, in this second stanza, each line has the long O sounds. So right here, it says O, 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 and it says going, so that's a part of the long O's. And then it says blowing, blow, and echoes. And then we come to the last stanza, and it reads, oh love, they die in yonder sky. And then the last four lines it says, our echoes roll from soul to soul and grow forever and forever. Blow, bugle, blow, set the wild echoes flying, and answer, echoes, answer, dying, dying, dying. So in this last stanza, the words that have the long O in it are O, and echoes, roll, soul, grow, forever, blow, echoes. So as you can see, the literary device assonance is very important in poems because it's used very often in them. Thank you.